What is this hook-like thing above a doorway in a pub in England? Nobody knew what it was. Around 135 centimeters or 53 inches long, made of wood and metal, and looks very old. My initial thought was for closing high windows, but I'm not really sure. Does anyone know what this was used for? It's a 19th century shepherd's crook, a traditional farming tool used by shepherds on a daily basis to manage and control sheep. It was designed to catch the sheep in one swift action at the top of their back legs. It also served as a walking stick on rough pasture land and was often made from ash, hazel, or other sturdy woods. What is this old can, found in an abandoned power plant from the 70s, located in rural West Virginia? I'm trying to find the brand, but AI turns up with nothing. Does anyone here have any idea? It's a can of Shawinigan calcium carbide. Manufactured in the 1920s to 1930s by Shawinigan Products Corporation in New York City. It was used in miners' lamps and other gas lighting devices. It reacts with water to form acetylene gas, and some early cars had acetylene headlights. It was also used for lighting in buildings for a time before natural gas was piped in, and also used in carbide cannons. What is this wooden crutch-like thing? I got this with a bunch of regular canes. The top hole is almost the same size as a soda can, and the rectangular piece in the lower hole rotates. What is the purpose of this? It's an old gag gift old guys give each other called the Shoe Saver cane. It resembles a traditional walking cane, but features a swiveling or fixed trough near the handle. The concept is that as men age and experience a weakened urine stream, this cane allows them to direct their stream into the trough, thereby preventing accidental soiling of their shoes. While it's crafted to look functional, it's intended purely for comedic effect and not for actual use. These canes often come with humorous inscriptions or poems highlighting the challenges of aging. These gifts are popular at milestone birthdays, retirement parties, and other occasions where light-hearted humor about aging is appreciated. What are these grandpa's old tools found along with many other odd old things? I cannot even begin to imagine what these are. There is a lot of horse-related equipment in the same shed, so maybe it's equine-related. The two on the left swivel open on a hinge. Can anyone shed some light? The first one with a spike is a peavey hook, a traditional logging tool used to handle and move logs. It was invented in the 1850s by Joseph Peavey, a blacksmith from Maine, and has been widely used in the timber industry ever since. The second without a spike is a cant hook, very similar to a peavey, but with a few key differences. It is also used to roll, lift, move, or position logs, especially in sawmills or during timber operations. It was invented in the 19th century, though the exact date and inventor are not clearly recorded in historical documentation. It likely evolved around the same time as the peavey. The third one is a levet dehorning clipper, a veterinary tool used to remove the horns from livestock, especially cattle. It was patented on February 12, 1895. What is this metal thing on the patio of my apartment? I live in old Navy home duplexes built in the 40s, and I want to know what it is. There are engravings on it that read, Little Giant and Albert Corporation. Google image search returned no results. I've been tying my bike to it, thinking it was a bike rack of some sort. Help me out here, please. It's a garbage can holder for holding two little giant galvanized steel garbage cans. It began to be widely used for outdoor containers like trash cans around the 1910s to 1930s because it was rugged and weather-resistant, rodent and animal-resistant, and easy to clean and sanitize, and remained a common household item throughout much of the mid-20th century. But around the 1960s to 1980s, the introduction of plastic garbage cans gradually began replacing galvanized steel for home use. Plastic was cheaper, lighter, and quieter when handled. What is this nightstand with revolving door? This is made of solid wood and stands 25 inches tall, 18 inches wide, and 12 inches deep. I was wondering why I couldn't open the second drawer, so I flipped it over and I see it spins open. What was this used for? It's a sewing cabinet from the 1930s to the 40s. It has a top drawer and a bottom drawer that spins around to reveal compartments designed for sewing notions like thread spools and bobbins. Such cabinets were commonly used alongside sewing machines before the advent of modern storage solutions. I have inherited a large amount of jewelry and small items here in the UK, and I'm not sure what this piece is. It is about 2 inches long and unscrews, and the small end is open and hollow inside. There are some propelling pencils, but this seems very small. Sorry everyone, I can't get clearer photos on my phone. It's too small, and none of the details show. Any information would be helpful. It's a 19th century pocket watch key, used to wind a pocket watch, and would be worn on one end of a watch chain, with the pocket watch on the other. Before the invention of keyless pocket watches in the mid to late 19th century, most pocket watches had to be wound using a small key. These keys were often small, decorative, and made of brass, gold, silver, or steel, and came in many shapes and sizes depending on the watchmaker and time period. What is this Y-shaped thing with a hinged part on one end, found in a 19th century gentleman's traveling kit with shaving, dressing, and smoking items? Approximately 8 by 5 by 0.75 centimeters, with no markings, not electronic, no batteries, and does not light up. The toggle on the end has a limited range of motion, and all three ends of the item are cut at a 45-degree angle. It's made of a grained organic material, possibly bone. Can you please help me identify what this thing is? It's a celluloid picture frame or mirror stand. Here is the back of an Art Deco one that is similar. With the context of the traveling kit, I wonder if this is to prop a small shaving mirror upright. What is this thing found in an antique shop in the UK? It's small, only about 16 centimeters long and 1 centimeter wide at the widest part. It looks like a pair of tweezers, but it can't grab anything or bend inwards at all. It only stays in that position. Using it as a clip or as tweezers would break it. The tongs part of it doesn't bend inwards at all. I only doubt it's a paper clip because I've had other things from the same shop that were labeled wrong. Any ideas? Please tell us down in the comments. Thanks for watching. Let's make life fun.